What's up, Cody and Chooch? What's up, everybody? Jeremy. You know what, Jeremy? I almost pulled the whole thing down the other day, and I couldn't do it. There's Mike. What's up, Mike? Yeah, I sneak on here with these streams. I don't really want to go very long tonight, but I don't know. I figured I could show off the truck. I didn't hear from Joe today, so I don't know how many he sold. I'm drinking red wine because that's all we got in the house right now, which I got to be careful with because I can't have four of these like a course, and this stream will be like three rails, four dads. the other the other time. Oh, Glenn got a truck. That's fantastic. Oh, Chooch did too. That's great. Appreciate that, guys. Glenn, what kind of? Oh, Cody got one too. Oh my God, you guys are great. Man, I don't know. He might have sold out already because we only did 50, and the boys and I got like 10 between the four of us. Um, and I don't know. There might not be a whole lot left. I guess we could have done more. We didn't think anyone would buy the 50. So, but that's great, guys. Thanks a lot. Jeremy, I wasn't really here today. I opened it and I didn't mess with it today. Tomorrow I will. It was just too busy. We're getting ready to go to New York on Tuesday for a couple days, and we're trying to get everything together. It's I can't wait. I like Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, like when we're in it, but everything beforehand, I'm ready to be moved on. I know. I made a post on Instagram. It's like I got the most comments I've ever got before. Everyone loves the cab too, I guess. What's up, Sean? I know Sean. Sean has the distinction of being the first one to buy a truck because Joe texted me. I mean, Sean must have bought it like 10 minutes after the thing went live. So thank you, Sean. Jeremy. All right, boys. here's the truck. And this is mine, I think. So I'll open it, but I will give this away. I thought about doing it tonight, and I was like, no, I don't want to because, well, everyone in the chat probably wants to because you'd have a much better chance of winning it. But I want to like put up like this week I'll put up a reminder that I'm gonna go live next Saturday, and then oh, actually, this isn't the one. Crap. All right, hold on. Let me go get a different one. This is gonna be the giveaway. I don't want to break the seal, but yeah, I'll do next Saturday. I'll do a live stream, and I'll put up a reminder, and people can come in and try and win it. Haven't decided how I'm gonna do it. I think what I might do, even though it'll be more work for me, is I don't want to do the number thing, especially because I'm like solo here. So I don't want to do the number thing. That would just I would screw it up probably. So I think what I'm gonna do is just make a note of every single person in the chat who joins that evening. And then I'll put your name into a randomizer, and then I'll just contact you after the stream is over if you want it. I think that's my plan because I don't want to do the people shouting numbers thing. I think I would just mess it up and it would be terrible. What's up, Jeremy? All right, let me get the truck. Let me go get the truck that I opened already, and then I can show that off. Just bear with me 1 second. Oh, God. Okay. You guys can see there's the logo. Of course, it won't. Come on. Come on. There we go. Oh. All right. Well, there we go. Okay. Ford on the back. 3 rails, 4 dads on the side. Yep. I guess I got to put this on the layout somewhere. Yeah, Jeremy, Too Many Hobbies Jeremy has had some good videos lately. I think he's on part 3 of, I was watching Friday. I always watch him Friday morning. He's fixing up something really old. I don't quite remember what it was. It was a very old Lionel engine, and I think it was part 3, but and then Too Many Hobbies Jeremy, Sedano Jeremy. I'm getting my Jeremys mixed up. I was watching his video tonight on a Train Store. How you doing, Don? Brother James is here. Brother James just got a nice package today. I won't say because I don't think he's posted anything yet. I don't know where Newt is. Newt's been he didn't do Mike's. Now I have no idea where he is. But no, it's just really dark red wine. Looks like Pepsi though, doesn't it? Oh yeah, 1946. Yeah, see, I knew it was old. 040. um, yeah, I should have asked Joe. He's so slammed on the weekends. I should have asked him if he sold out. I assume he would have texted me if he sold out, so there's probably still some left. And then I figure next Saturday I can do the giveaway and then show off all my Christmas stuff. Oh, what's up, Radar? You know what it is, Mike? It was Tom. Because I had a bunch of Coors that I went through. I've been out of bourbon for a really long time. I need to. The reason I didn't buy any was I was hoping I was getting some for Christmas, which I think I might be. So I didn't want to buy some, and then and then I saw Tom had been drinking it lately, and we this is like the one thing we have a ton of, more than beer in the house. So I was like, well, if Tom's drinking it, I'll start drinking it on the. Gets you way drunker faster than the Coors does. Cole. I don't know, Mike. I may be getting cold, but I know I'm getting a couple of cool train things. And I couldn't wait on Instagram just now. A lot of people already saw it. I'm not gonna talk about it on here or show it off, but people are already talking about it early in the stream. But I'll show that off next Saturday. But I couldn't help but post that on Instagram. Yeah, that was a surprise getting that. I wasn't expecting that. Um, I'm surprised Mike's here. He's usually at the club and not in my streams when I'm going incognito at Saturday nights. Jeremy's usually around. Jeremy's usually talking to me. Where's the truck gonna go? You know, Mike, I think it's gonna go by the power plant. Yours is by the homeless encampment, and I like that there. The truck that says my name on it. This one's gonna probably go around there. Although I'm thinking about removing the upper loop for now, and I may put it in the yard in there. We'll see. I'm tired of not seeing my yard in there with this stupid upper loop that I don't even like. I do want an upper loop, but I don't want that one. I'm gonna do something different. I just got home. He just his service is in the homeless encampment. Yeah, I actually want to copy Mike's. Mike's upper loop is so awesome. That's kind of the inspiration. I will say I did design my track plan by myself, so that was good. But now I've noticed whether it's Tom's layout or Mike's upper loop, I'm just taking ideas from other people now that I want to do myself. Coors Light Mountain. I don't even like Coors Light. That's all my wife's. I just steal her beer. I usually drink bourbon. Oh, Frank's here. What's up, Frank? Yeah, I really like Mike's. The main reason I like this one is it's too small or too it's not high enough. Like Jeremy's pillars are really tall. Um, so that's kind of what I want to copy, and then I can make it long, bigger. This is just an 036 loop. So I think if I do it how Mike has it, I could probably get it around the whole thing. Maybe it'd be close because again, my space here it's tough. This is no Santa drank. Frank, I know you saw Bad Santa, so oh, I don't know. I certainly like Datafied's Christmas. Datafied, I like how he seasonally changes that part of his layout. It's really smart. Like he can do it to Halloween, and he's got it to Christmas now, and it looks so good that it's like, oh, you can't tell that he's you'd think it was there all the time like that. So Mike does a good job with that. Okay, so I think I've talked about this before. The Raise Trains hoodie this is wrong. Um, this was just a prototype, and it's the only one I have. So it's actually it's harder than you think to find this color in a sweatshirt. But the truck matches it pretty good. But this blue is really the true color of my channel. I think if you look at my intro. I don't think I have enough room, Mike, for a mountain. I think it's just going to be taller, and I'll try to get 072 is not going to happen. I could probably try and do 060, I think, out of it. Well, Jeremy, you're going to get the right color. Actually, I'll probably start off with a shirt, Jeremy, because I know those are right. I don't know who's going to get a sweatshirt first. And I want to shout out Sedano because I told him we were having internet trouble in our area yesterday, and Joe couldn't get the trucks up on the website. It was supposed to be up basically that afternoon by like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and the internet went down in our whole area, and like the stores couldn't sell anything. And Joe was like a trooper and basically stayed at the store till 10 o'clock at night till the internet came back, and then he got it on the website, and then he he got it on the website like 2 minutes before 10 o'clock, and then Jeremy, all of a sudden I click on YouTube because I was gonna put out a short, and Jeremy went live, and poor Jeremy got his live stream turned into me trying to sell the trucks. So So thanks, Jeremy, for letting me take over your stream. Uh, we got who's sorry, I'm not paying attention here. Okay, Darren's here. What's up, Darren? Darren and Dathan's here too. Is that all the new guys are in here? Yeah. So I'll tell you guys. I'm gonna do a live next Saturday. That's my plan anyway. I'm not sure on the time. Probably be later, like now. And I'm gonna give away a truck on the stream. Well, maybe not on the stream, but you can win it by coming to the stream. I don't know how I'm gonna do it yet, but you got to be in the stream Saturday night to win it. I think that's my only criteria. I think. And yeah, I'll ship it right out to you. I shipped out. I know me. Me and Jeremy are the only. Everyone else puts up, a reminder. Datafied does it for his lunch ones. Obviously, Mike and Tom do it for theirs. And me and Jeremy just pop up in the middle of the night. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta make some of you guys mods. So I'll make all the Three Rails crew mods. So Mike, Dell, and Art. And then I'll make Jeremy and Mad Trains mods. So they make me a mod in there. Yeah, I forgot to make them mods tonight. I was gonna do that. So what are you guys? Are any of you guys getting anything for Christmas or the holidays, whatever? What are you guys getting train related that you know of? Because I filmed a little intro to a video I'm putting out next Friday. Yeah, so we can exactly. That's the Mike Datafied knows. Yeah, so I filmed a little intro, and I said in the intro to next week's video, I said I wanted to hear what everyone got for Christmas. So whatever you guys are getting, or you think you're getting, you can let me know. I know Datafied's getting quite a few new things to show off. Mad Train says if it's not train related, he doesn't want it. Well, I tried with my family. It's hard. My mom's on board. I got to give my mom credit. Of course, mom's always going to be on board. Mom is the only one who seems willing to actually give me train stuff that I want. Oh, Salty. How you doing, Uncle Salty? Salty, I'll tell you now. You can win the truck next Saturday. I'm going live. And all you got to do is show up in the chat and you can have a chance to win it. I'm not going to do any number thing or whatever. I'll just write down all you guys that are in here and someone will win it. Well, Jeremy can make more coal loads then. Yeah, Mike. So Datafied, Art, and Dell can't win. That's a good idea. My Datafied Mike, I didn't tell stream how many we bought. Or I may have fibbed on how little the number was. Oh, that's really cool, Radar. That sounds like a very fun day. Well, there you go. Radar got MTH beer box car. I know I'm getting a stool from Layout Master. So I am very excited to show that off, and then I won't have to be uncomfortable while I sit here. Because this stool sucks. It's a horrible. Salty got the white whale. What's that, Salty? Let us know what your white whale is. Probably people in the chat know. I don't know if I got any actual other train stuff. I know I got that one big thing that I just put on Instagram, and then I'm pretty sure I'm getting the stool. So I know. I think I said this earlier. I know Brother James got something very cool today, but he didn't say it in the chat, so I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna out him on his purchase till he puts it up. Sorry, guys. I'm keeping a. I went live at halftime, and I'm keeping an eye on the football game. It's 6-3 Packers in the third. All right, Salty says it's a Weaver DNR GW. I think we know me. I struggle with Western railroads. That's Denver and Rio Grande, Western M64. I think that's it. Although I do have little Rio Grande right there. Jeremy, you know I love Jeremy, you know I'm not a college guy. If you're from New York, it's almost like, you know what I always tell people it's like, you know how everyone in the entire world loves soccer and then we don't like it in this country? That's what New York is for college sports and pro sports. Everywhere around the country loves college. And if you're in New York, you don't like any college. You don't. Maybe if you're from St. John's, you like the basketball team. You know, Rutgers football a little bit. You know, UConn basketball used to be a thing. Syracuse basketball used to be a thing. But yeah, if you're from New York, I don't even watch college at all. And I know I'm in the very small minority. But I could watch any NFL game. I'll watch Jaguars Raiders, and I'll be locked into it. If Frank understands, yeah, Frank knows. Oh, yeah, Darren. Let me Google what an M64 is because I don't know. Let's see, Denver, Rio Grande. I'm sorry, Salty. I didn't mean to. I get off on a tangent here with the damn football. All right, so it's an eight. It's a 484. Actually, I could probably look up the. Let's see, Weaver. Oh, there it is. That's real nice, Salty. Again, I didn't. I got to hook up. I'm still didn't connect Restream, and I could show this engine off, Salty. Next time I'll do it. I always forget to do it before I jump on here. But yeah, it looks really nice. South is serious about college. Yeah, but Mike, so is, I know Jeremy loves Ohio State. I mean, you go any little bit of west of Scranton. Scranton, I will say, is a lot like New York. It's all Yankee fans. A lot of Giant fans, not a lot of Eagle stuff here. It's basically all Yankee fans here. So I do well here, but any little bit west, it's like all Penn State, and they just love it. um, oh, Mike's wife's from Atlanta. I didn't know that. I thought she was from PA. I know a lot of you guys see. I moved around. Like Datified was from the East Coast, and then he left the Ohio State. Sorry. Well, Jeremy, I want the Giants to draft. I don't know who was it. Was it the safety? I can't remember. Somebody. We're gonna trade back with the Jets, I think, and give them Mendoza. I hope they trade back anyway. We'll see. Oh, we got 26 people in here. That's great. I know I'd get more if I advertise it, but I'm like Jeremy. I like to just pop up. But I will, I don't know, like Monday, I'll put up a reminder. So we should get a ton. I don't know. I figure if I put up a reminder, maybe we can get like 40 or 50 people in here to try and win this thing. I'm glad there's no football on Christmas Eve this time. That's always kind of annoying. And now the games on Christmas Day don't matter because those teams are all out of it. So, Jeremy is asking if I'm ever going to expand the layout. So, Art's really been pushing me to switch rooms. My TV room, which some of you guys have seen, which I could make a big layout in there, put the TV and the couch in here. I don't know if I can do that. I don't think my wife would care. She kind of gives me down here to do what I want. But man, that would be I don't know. I could do it. I could do it, but we'll see. It's something I'm not thinking about till 2026. Let's see what's in the big book. Let's see what's in the big book in January. I don't know if does anyone ready for the big book? Is anyone looking forward to anything in there, or they think they know what's going to be in there. I can't believe we're already getting another radar. It's kind of like 9 by, it's an odd, the room, so this room is like 11 by 10, and the layout is like 7 by 9. It's kind of a weird, uh I basically did just enough to get an 072 loop in there, but this room is like 10 by 11, which I don't know. I was on someone's stream and a bunch of us said we kind of had the same room. I don't know if it was Big Rich. Might have said he had the same size of room as me here. Yeah, Mike's asking predictions as well. Jeremy says Chessie Steam Special T1. Salty says the Allegheny. I want to see how big it really is because they gave us all these little pamphlet releases. So, is it going to be as big as it usually is? I don't know. I know it will be paper if you were into that kind of thing, which I am. Wasted says he's got a 4x8 and a 10 by 16 barn. That's cool. I would like to have something like that, like out of the house. Honestly, that would be cool for me, because then I could give this room back to my daughter, because I took it over. More ETs, you think, Darren? See, yeah, there might be more ETs. Yeah, save the marriage. All right, so that's what I need to do then. What? Oh, it's Darren. So ET44s. I think there's going to be more ES44s. They're still not done doing. What are those? The heritage units, right? They said they're going to keep going until they're done. So you're going to have ES44s. I don't know. Someone said Lionel, the book's going to be some nice engines and some terrible rolling stock. We'll see. I'm still waiting on a bunch of Atlas rolling stock. I was hoping when the trucks came that the Atlas stuff I was waiting for was going to show up. The center beams and there's well cars coming. I don't know how long it's going to take. It's going to take forever. I really wanted those center beams before Christmas, but oh well. Gan Railroad says passenger cars, stock cars with chicken sounds. Yeah, there's going to be $250 passenger cars. We can't forget those. 2 packs for well, they went up, right? They weren't even 500 anymore. They were like 550 for 18-inch passenger cars. Oy. Mike says he's been waiting for some MTH reefer since April. Yeah. Darren says he would get the Vision chicken cars. better than she. Guys, if you want those Vision cars, go on T&K Hobby and you can get them for 20% off. Cuz I saw a ton, if I think I even showed it off in my video. Um if you really want those 3-pack of cars they made, go on T&K Hobby. You'll get it for 20% off. uh Brother James says scale Hogwarts. I have a feeling that's never going to happen. I think they might throw us a bone and maybe do some passenger cars. I think maybe they could do that. The engine, they seem pretty dead set on not doing a Hogwarts engine because they say it's already basically scale, and I give them that the Hogwarts engine is actually really pretty nice. I mean, it's really heavy. You know, it's die cast. The tender sucks, but the engine itself is a really nice Lion Chief engine. So I don't think they're gonna bother with that. I hope they give us some passenger cars at least, though. And the tender sucks. I don't think they're gonna touch that either. Dell bought the Dell. Dell's gonna be mad at me again. Dell's working right now. That's why he's not here. He'll probably come in on his break, but Dell just got the Hogwarts battery set. I think at Gersbowski's it was like $120. He loves it. He was showing, he was running it off the tracks. It was going all around his house. Um, and yeah, Mad Trains as Hogwarts would sell. I agree it would, but I don't think they're gonna give that to us. That and the Acela, not the Acela. Well, what did they say they're never giving to us? Oh, Chargers. They ain't giving us Chargers either. I know not many people care about that, but I would get one. They ain't giving us those either. Which I don't understand why. Just if you're like if your customer base is begging for an item, you think they would make it? But anyway, we'll have to wait and see what's in the big book. Atlas might do a Charger. I probably wait out Lionel just because of my control system. I want those Atlas Genesis engines. I have a Lion Chief one. I want the Metro North ones. I'm just so against their. I don't want to have DCS in. I really don't. I really don't. I love their beautiful engines. They're awesome. I'd love to have them, but I can't have. I don't want to spend 800 on my little. My little RS3. That, well, I got that for free, but I'm not paying $800 for an engine that I'm gonna dread running. So. I don't know. Lionel will cave. I hope. Oh, Rail Chief's here. Rail Chief's here. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate you saying that. I was looking at the Atlas. Wait, let me check the score again. Oh God, it's 13-3 now. Damn it. I was looking at the Atlas. I don't know if you guys probably know about it. If you just Google Atlas Trains production schedule, it'll take you to a place that you can't even really get to on their website. Their website's a lot, and it'll show you the it'll show you the production schedule. So it'll show you like the where is this? It'll show you the date the container shipped. It's all color coded. So it'll show you the shipping date on the container, estimated ship date, shipping container date, and then when Atlas ships it. So we can take a look at this. Again, I wish I could show this on the screen for you guys because I can't read the chat while I'm looking at this. So we've got the O. We got a PS. The only thing I've seen that's shipped is not much. The Ford trucks, which we know we just got, right? Those have shipped. The Trainman 60-foot passenger cars. I don't know if anyone's waiting on those. Trainman High Cube 40-foot box cars. And that's kind of it for O. Let's see if I can find the Trinities. Man, the rebuilt well cars don't even have a shipping container date. That sucks. Let's see if I can find the Centerbeam cars. Centerbeam cars don't have a shipping date either, container date. It still says fourth quarter, which is not happening. That sucks, because if the container hasn't shipped with those yet, we're going to be waiting a while for those. And then the Trinities. Trinities say first quarter of 2026. So what are you guys thinking? Those Trinities might show up around York, I'll say. All right, I'm back in the chat. I did not watch Lark's special yet because I was watching the football game. When I end this tonight, I will watch Lark's Christmas special. And actually, he's the reason I didn't go live because I know he had a premiere at 8. And I was going to jump on, and then I saw his premiere going, and I didn't want to go live while that was premiering. So yeah, why everyone watch Lark's video after this? Brother James said he watched it and he saw a bunch of us on there. Glenn says he's got so many Atlas pre-orders. I agree. So do I. The Chief may have left already. Appreciate Rail Chief jumping on. Merry Christmas, Rail Chief. Wasted said he likes the 60-foot Trainmans. And Dathan says, Dathan, if the Trinities arrive before the Centerbeams, I am going to be, I will not be a happy camper. That would suck. Oh my God. Probably going to see Ross. Oh, are any of you guys going to, are any of you guys, I know I got so much Atlas money to pay. Are any of you guys going to Amherst? I really want to go. It's not like official that I'm going. I'm going to try and go. I'm going to Puerto Rico. I'm trying to not go that Saturday, but I want to go to Amherst. It's a really cool show if you haven't been there. It's not just it's HO and N and everything. And you can drink and walk around, like the only train show where you can drink. And no one wants to go. Art and Dell don't want to go with me. Dave Griffin is going to go, so I'll probably just hang out with Dave. But if ever anyone else is going, and I know Ross will be there, and I'll be like, Ross can't do anything about it, but I'll be like, Ross, I better not see those Centerbeams there because I'm going to let him I want to take the one that's there. He had one at York, if you were all there. He had a center beam there. The one I want too, it was the TTX. So we'll see. Maybe I can get some info out of Ross. Dathan, I don't. How many Trinities did you order? I lost track. I ordered like 3 from Joe. 3 from Joe. Stacy's gonna hook me up with some of those Conrail ones. What was that? TCA, right? And then Stu, I bought Stu's One World. 18. All right, Dathan got 18. I know Brother James got a bunch. Wasted says Biggie sets the stage. I agree. I had a great time there. It was my first time there last time. All right, let me check the. Yeah, damn, I'm waiting for those. I bought some of those well cars, guys, the 40 footers, and they came out with the really beautiful containers. And you, it's like their Atlas. I don't know when they came out. Last month, I bought a couple of them. They're too far out of reach for me to grab them, but yeah, those are what the containers are for, and they're going to show up months after. Yeah, Ben, and Ben's Gunderson looks cool, and Jim's does too. I hope those guys. Well, I think they already said. I think Ben said he had sold out of them, or that I know they did well. Darren says he's got 5 priors. Brother James has 24 Trinities coming. Yeah, so guys, we want to do since Sean mentioned those guys as custom Gundersons. If the trucks do well, like if Joe tells me that these do good, maybe we'll do a car next time. We wanted to do something, not $100. So, but if the trucks do well, maybe we'll try something new. Hug, yeah, Ben sold out, Glenn. That's what I had heard that. Wasted said he had a blast at the Pyra meets at York. Yeah, I've never been to those. I know Chooch goes to those. I show up about 20 minutes before it opens on Thursdays. Who's going to York all in here? If any of you guys are going to York in the spring, let me know. Dathan's going to New York, obviously. Wasted says he's going. I know Chooch is going. Don's going. That's great. And this will be the last hurrah, guys, of normal Thursday to Saturday. because I guess it's only going to be Friday, Saturday on in the fall, which is bizarre. I don't know. I guess it really doesn't matter to me. I don't really. Oh, well, I don't know. Actually, I don't know how I feel about it. Um, I mean, I really didn't hang around Saturday on like I was there all day Thursday, all day Friday, and then Saturday I would show up, but it'd be like for an hour, and then I'd bolt. I basically just say goodbye to everybody. So I don't know. I guess I would just leave on Saturday. I don't know, or maybe go to the club. Like it's gonna mess everything up. So I'm trying to get everyone to come to this York um, in the spring because it'll be the last one where it's the same schedule we all know. So. Mike says he doesn't like it. Yeah, I think it's going to change dramatically because I usually do something on Friday and I go to the club usually on Thursday. It's going to mess everything up. So, Glenn said he got some of Jim's box cars. Yeah, I don't know what TCA is doing. They got Stacy not coming to shows anymore. They're I don't know what they're doing. Oh God, this is gross. I ran out of my wine bottle and then I started drinking some of my wife's. This is this is putrid. Mike and Jeremy, you guys better stay in the spring. Don't be coming for just one day now. Hey, there's Tom. What's up, Tom? Tom, come just make one comment on the live next Saturday, Tom, and you can win this truck. Have it on the layout. And no, you can't give it away to a kid. You have to keep it on your layout. I know. I drove out Mike and Jeremy's way, and I didn't. Well, you know what, Glenn? I kind of figure everyone already is subscribed to me that's in this chat. if you're if you're watching me, and I appreciate all of you guys big time. If you're watching me at 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock on a Saturday night, uh, I'm gonna assume you guys are actually like Tom said, a trained degenerate, and probably subscribed to me. Plus, I kind of know. I kind of know who's subscribed to me. Did Tom make a video? Oh yeah, Tom put out a video on switching out his. Crap! I just lost all my tabs. Fantastic. Tom put out a video on switching out the trucks on his Hudson. I was watching that today, I think, right? Oh God. Can't see the chat because my computer just, I don't know what it's doing. Oh, Tom just got back from drinking. Um, oh God, what am I? Yeah, Mike offered his couch. I know. No, that's not true, Jeremy. I told Mike about it. He was busy that day. I'm pretty sure I told Mike that I was there for Brady's. I tried to get him to meet me there. He wouldn't do it either. Oh God, why is this? But yeah, I made a video on. If you guys haven't watched it, I made a video on the Vision Hudsons. Dell and Art came to Gersbowski's, and they opened theirs right there at the counter, and we put it on Joe's layout. So check that video out if you haven't seen it yet. Yeah, Chooch isn't a fan of the 2-day, so I'm glad to see Chooch is with us on that. I think. Wait, Salty, are you and Rich really coming in the spring, or was this a fall thing planned? I didn't know if you guys were serious or not. I thought Rich and Salty were going to come this time. I hope they come in the spring, um, when it's the normal days. But yeah, so okay, good. Salty says the spring, so that's good news. That's very good. That'll be cool. Maybe I'll sell Rich my SD90. Mike, I would say come in the spring. Um, Mike, come in the spring, and I know you said you could bring your dad and Colin, and then honestly, I would say the fall, forget it. Don't bother with the fall, and then we'll tell you how it is if it would be worth it. I could probably guess if they're really going to do the 2-day thing, it's probably not going to be worth it. So I would say come in the spring as like a last hurrah. That would be my advice. Jeremy, I'll send you my address. Your wife can ship them here. Let's see, there's 17 people in here now. I think my highest was 28. So I appreciate you guys hanging out for a little bit. Yeah, Chooch, I agree. They might cave. You know, this stuff can all change. We'll see. I don't consider anything to be, you know, they could still change their minds. So I don't think it's set in stone yet. Let's see. Packers have the ball at the 13. It's over. Will they lower the price for 2 days? Dathan, I think you know the answer to that. I better order my tickets because I'm going to let my membership run out. I'm not going to pay the dues, so I better order my tickets now. Let's see if we can. This website, by the way, is a joke. I had like multiple people be like, "What is this? How do I get tickets? This website is makes no sense." Let's see. I am a member, guys. You're not going to keep me logged in. All right, I logged in. This website is. Oh my god. Oh, you know what? I'm on the wrong thing. You got to go to Eastern Division. It's not on the TCA website. I always forget that every time. All right, Eastern Division website. Yes, because we have to have its own website to get these things. Oh, look, they have a countdown to York. That's new. Registration. Register now. Member. All right, it's not open, guys. So it says after January 15th, you can get your York tickets. So if you're a member, I'll be getting them right away because, like I said, I think my membership expires before York, so I will be buying the tickets ASAP. All right, let's see what the chat says here. Jeremy says Friday member only. I agree. I mean, what are we paying for it for? What's Tom wants Tom wants us to golf so bad. Honestly, I could be talked into it, Tom. I'm trying to remember what Tom, wasn't the weather like horrible this time? Wasn't it so freezing cold in the fall? I remember being. I think it was really cold. I couldn't golf in that, Tom. Mike says website from 1999. It is bad. Yeah, Chooch, I agree. I don't know. I was trying to get Joe Gersbowski's kind of what he said the deal was because it was petulant, right? Because I guess the vendors didn't like it, and then just took away a day. Like, come on, what are we doing here? Tom says it was a bit cold. I mean, if you get Mike and Jeremy to come, I'll go. At least the four of us could drink and drive around on a golf cart for an afternoon. I've got clubs sitting right back there. Haven't used them in a very long time. My own clubs. Me and my wife like to go to Top Golf whenever we're at a place that has it. And I can still hit it pretty far. So uh, I would like to. That's one thing I wish I could do, Tom. Maybe if we really are gonna do it, Tom, I would find a range around me and make sure I go because I wouldn't want to embarrass myself. Even though I would embarrass myself, but I would want to. It's been a while for me. All right, we wouldn't let Jeremy run the golf cart. Well, Dad, if I see Mike, I don't. That's the whole problem, Mike. In the fall, like, what would our schedule be? Because you know where we go on Fridays, right? So would we? I guess we would still have to get 2 days a hotel. I guess we could do that. I would be willing to do that then. You'd still get 2 days a hotel, Friday, Saturday. We'd do our thing on Friday, and then Saturday I'd probably go to the club, hang out there all night, stay there, leave Sunday morning. I guess that would be. I'm just thinking of that now because I was thinking you'd only need one night of hotel, but to go to the club, you definitely. I couldn't drive home that night, obviously, so I'd have to. I guess you'd still have to get 2 nights. I still think we should all get an Airbnb. Me, Mike, Art, Dell, Jeremy, Mike, and Tom. That would be, we'd probably get in some trouble there. So I don't know. All right, Radar. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Dell's talked about this before. Radar's the man. He kind of hangs out in all our live streams. So and is very supportive. So have a good Christmas, Radar. I forget, Darren. I don't know. I forget what John Hilt says. We're gonna have to ask him again next time he's in alive. I'm surprised he didn't jump on mine. Usually he does. He must not be at the club tonight. Um, but if he's on with Jeremy or Mad Trains, we'll have to ask John again. I thought he said yes. I thought that hotel is gonna be ready. I know Dell said he would stay at that one. I don't know if I would. I mean, I guess it kind of actually makes sense if you're going to the club and we usually do another thing that would be closer. So I guess it actually makes sense to stay at that hotel, to be honest with you. But I don't know. We'll see. That hotel on York week. Oh my God, they don't know what they be in for. Yeah, Tom, it makes sense, I guess. Like, there's no reason to stay by the show if most of what you're doing is, we're all driving there in the morning, and then if you're hanging out not near the show, I guess it does make sense to stay at that hotel. So we'll have to see what the price is on that because I ain't spending $300 a night to stay at that place if that's what it is. Because I forget what it is. It's not going to be that cheap. I don't think. Was it a Marriott or something like that? Yeah. I'm not spending even like two. I'm not spending close to $300 to stay at a hotel in York, Pennsylvania. So we'll see. I'll take my family to Universal. The first few Yorks, when I didn't have any friends, I didn't know any of you guys. I used to I stayed at the Nice Hotel right there in town. What is that called? The Dell used to do it too. We both stayed there. The Yorktown, I think it's the Yorktown. Really nice hotel, but there's just no point. I stopped doing that. Yeah, me and Chooch. I think me and Chooch always stay. I know Chooch stays at the Motel 6. I'm usually at the Ramada. They're like right across from each other. I've had good luck at that Ramada. I've stayed there 3 Yorks in a row now, and it's really cheap and it's not disgusting. And they have like breakfast and coffee. So I'll probably be at that Ramada most likely. But they redid it. That Ramada is fairly new, or else that place was pretty. The place before the Ramada was gross, but they redid it fairly. I can't even say nice, but it's you're not like grossed out by staying there. Oh, Mike says there's a Top Golf in Omaha. Wow. Okay. I've been to Top Golf in Jersey, in Orlando, and Vegas. Yeah, Chooch is right. The round the clock diner is right there as well. Although I usually get Wendy's before the show. I always get my breakfast and I eat it in the parking lot before I walk inside. Oh, Darren says he's got a Top Golf too. Top Golf's fun, man. They let you drink, pretty good food, and me and my wife enjoy Top Golf a lot. Salty, I never been to Denver. My wife's been for work. I'd never been to Denver. My uh, West Coast for me is I gotta get more on that. I gotta visit Mike, obviously, in Nebraska. Um, really haven't been to California much. I've been to Vegas a ton. I've been to Seattle once, and Phoenix or Scottsdale. I have family out in Arizona. Those are kind of the only places I've been in that direction. Chooch says Wendy's or McDonald's have decent breakfast. I 100% agree, Chooch. Those are the only two fast food places I will have breakfast at is McDonald's or Wendy's. Let's see what the score is now. 16-6 Packers. Ugh. Shouldn't have taken the Bears on that one. Hmm. So, what do you guys have on pre-order? Not rolling stock. We've talked about rolling stock already. What do you guys have on pre-order engines? I have that CSX SD80 Mac from the last catalog, I think. That's if you want to count the Vader, what is that? The Phantom. If you want to count that, I'm gonna get one of those too. But I don't know if I brought this up to you guys. We got screwed on that auto rack set. The Florida Gulf Coast, is it? The Florida Gulf Coast Lionel auto rack set. Um, Joe Gersbosky was going to set break it for us so Art could get that big auto rack that says Big Art on it. And the guy, so how Joe does set breaks is he wants to have the engine sold, which makes sense. He's not going to break. Everyone usually wants rolling stock out of a set. And he's not going to break it so people can buy rolling stock. So he said he was willing to do it because he had a guy who wanted the engine. And the guy who wanted the engine changed his mind and said, I'll take the whole set. And Joe had to do it because, you know, the guy's the one ordering the engine. So, and that was the only one he had. You know, Joe said he went back on Lionel to grab another set and it was gone. And I know Muffin has some and Train World has one, but we're trying to, I don't know. Joe told us to wait. He says he's confident he can find another one for us. So we got screwed, but I'm not giving up on that. We got to get that set for Art. Let's see. Let me read what you guys said here. Oh, Tom says he's got nothing on pre-order. That's surprising, Tom. I think you had told us that though. Oh wow, Dathan has a third rail SD70 and some E8s. Oh, the E8 F7. That was a cool that they did that, Dathan. I really like that in the catalog. Right? They did one of each. That was cool. And Darren says the engine should be an easy sell. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. I think Joe felt bad. I think now he doesn't care. He's just gonna find it for us since he screwed up. He didn't screw up. The guy wanted it. So I don't think he's looking to sell the engine now. He's just trying to find a set for us. And we'll get it. And Art's gonna get the big Art. I'm gonna take the Conrail auto rack and the CSX auto rack, and Dell is going to take the Vision auto rack. So that's the deal we have there. Dathan says Pat's Black Bonnets. Oh, I could talk about that. Datafied says no pre-orders, but he does have a third rail. Look at that. And Dathan's asking Mike what you're getting. So yeah, I'll talk about Pat's. I don't know if I did on my last live. So I took a drive all the way to Ohio 2 weeks ago. It was 5.5 hours. And I met up with Old Ohio Angler, who is not in the chat, surprisingly, tonight. He must be busy, but he had reached out to me, and I met up with him, and he was super cool. We went to T&K Hobby, which I've told you guys to check out their website because everything is 20% off right now. And then we went to Pat's, and then we went to Menards, and then he bought me lunch, and then I drove home. But speaking of Pat's, we walk in, first of all, T&K, I'm not like shitting on Pat's. But T&K was, if you're asking me what store was better, it's not even close. I mean, T&K was so much, was such the better store. Um, just being honest. But I went into Pat's, and it would have been cool to film in there. I mean, he had a mountain of RMT cars that I really wanted to film. And then he had all these really beautiful black bonnet and custom runs, obviously. And he wouldn't let me film, which is his prerogative. When I go to a store, I always ask um, if they want me to film in there. And I've never been turned down. And Pat basically instantly goes, "No, I don't want you to film in here." And I was kind of, I was a little shocked. But again, I said, "Oh, sure." I said, I won't do that. So me and Old Ohio were looking around. And then I saw all his black bonnets all over the store. And I said, this is kind of what pissed me off. I said, well, do you mind if I take still shots of your, like not video, like I was going to take still shots of every single one of his black bonnet engines and like put it on Instagram for him. And he goes, I'd rather you not. And I was like, holy shit, okay. Like, what the hell? So then he Old Ohio bought an engine off him. He bought the nickel plate. You guys are gonna have to fill me in. It was a newer nickel plate engine that just came out from Lionel. I forget what it is, but he bought it from him. And then, of course, he warms up to us after he spent some money in there. But basically, he said PGH Train Fanatic had taken a video in there, and people were not kind to the store in the comments, was basically what Pat said. And I'm like, okay, I mean, your store, the way Pat's looks is, I mean, there's mountain of train boxes everywhere, and it's hard to walk around. Okay, so I don't know what the comments said. I never even watched the video. Mike said there were people saying some mean things in there. And I tried too. I didn't even give up. I was like, listen, I was like, people really don't say mean things in my, I was like, I said, it's only going to be positive. Trust me. I even said I delete comments if people said something mean to him. And no, he didn't want any part of it. I guess, whatever. He wasn't into it for that PGH video. I don't know what Nick did to him, but but Pat, I mean, he was very nice to us, other than not letting me film. So, but yeah, Darren, I would agree. That's how I would describe, out of the whole day, T&K, beautiful store, very friendly people in there. Menards was a little disappointing. I thought it probably just came down to the Menards I visited. And Pat's was the adventure of the location of it being under the highway. And Pat's was an adventure. I put up a funny Instagram reel of me showing off Pat's, and it was just me walking in and walking out. But yeah, it would have been cool to film that, because he's got a lot of nice stuff in there. He's got 2 sheds that's full of trains. He wouldn't let us see in there either. And then he's got 2 shipping containers out back that's full of trains as well. So would have been cool to film, but I know I got T&K a lot of business because a bunch of people said all the stuff they were looking at was gone. And the stuff that I was looking at was gone also after I put up their video. But it was a fun trip to knock off To go to 3 stores for 5-hour drive one way is totally worth it. T&K and Pat's are really close to each other. They're in different states. T&K is in Ohio and Pat's is in West Virginia, but it was only about 9 minutes apart from each other. So if you ever go to one, you got to go to the other. But of course, T&K is closing in February, so you better get on that if you want to see that place. Darren says he said one of the sheds was all on RMT. I believe it because when you walk in the front door, he has a literal mountain of RMT cars that I should have at least snuck a. I should have snuck a still photo of that. Wait, the Bears just tied the game. What the hell just happened? Wait, what just happened? The Bears were down by 10. Is anyone watching the football game? It says it's 16-16. Last time I looked, it was 16-6, like a minute ago. I'm rooting for the Bears, if you guys can't tell. Well, that's good for me. I don't know what the hell just happened. There's only 7 seconds left, so there must have been like a miracle. My next train store visit that I'm planning is I want to go to, this is kind of a weird one, guys. I don't know if you non-East Coast people know this place, but I want to go to Easy Catch. Easy Catch is on Staten Island, and it's actually closer to me than like going to Train World. It's about under 2-hour drive for me because I can go right from Jersey, right across to Staten Island. So it ends up being closer than driving all the way out to Long Island. And I want to go to Easy Catch really bad. They're a bait store, like fishing, like bait and tackle, but they sell trains as well. And I would love to film in there. And they have like custom run Metro North stuff, crazy stuff from Easy Catch. That's probably the next store you're gonna see me film on here. Dathan says that would be a cool visit. He's ordered from them. Jeremy says, yeah, they do crazy custom runs. I did a video from, actually, let me see if it's on the website. I did a video from the Edison show, the Greenberg show in Edison, New Jersey. And one of the guys from the NJ High Railers was running the booth for Easy Catch, and he was trying to give me a crazy deal on this beautiful Metro North. I couldn't do it at the time, but let me see what it was. It looked awesome. So actually, if I go, I probably want to get that engine again. It was MTH, unfortunately, but I probably would have got it anyway because I have an RS3 Metro North engine. Oh, Buffalo's here. How you doing, Buffalo? Oh, you almost got 30 people in here. You guys are, I appreciate you guys hanging out. Oh, Rich is here. What's up, Rich? Was it John said he was hanging out with you the other night? Oh, literally many projects is MTH. I'm not hating on MTH. I already have a really nice MTH Metro North engine. It just makes my life a little harder with my control system. But yeah, getting another. I wish I another Metro North MTH engine. I would do that because these aren't that expensive. All right, Jeremy. Thanks for hanging out. Let's see what is this engine here. Let's see if I can find it, guys. It was a. Yeah, here we go. It was a GP9. That's what it was. GP9 with torpedo tubes on the top. This thing looked nuts. Yeah, that's a nice engine. Boy, they're charging $750 for this thing on eBay. Yeah, that's what he wasn't trying to give it to me for that in at Edison. I'll tell you that. I wouldn't be spending $750 on an MTH engine, but a Buffalo says, you know, Buffalo, that's what I'm scared of. And you know what? Maybe that's what fried my first Transformer. But I've had, I don't know, it's just finicky. It just doesn't run well with PS3 on here. That's why I say that. And it's not no shade to MTH. Um, but for my setup, it just makes my life easier if my engines are Lionel. That's all. Salty says he likes the torpedo tubes on the GP9. This Metro North one looked really cool, Salty. Um, I don't know. I honestly just should have bought it at Edison. God, the game's going to overtime. Hey, Lou. What's up, Lou? Lou, I'll tell you, everyone that I know that shows up. Oh, and I'll tell it to Rich too, since he just came in. If you guys come in my live stream next Saturday, um, come in my live next Saturday and just type anything. If you say one thing in the chat, you can win this thing, the Three Rails Four Dads truck. So make sure next Saturday you at least come in and drop something in the chat, and I'll enter you in a chance to win this thing. Dathan, I haven't, but now the reason I haven't was I thought I was getting something else, and now that I did, I'm gonna hook it up to that. So you'll see what I mean in future videos. But yes, the brick will be hooked up after Christmas very quickly, with something else new to the channel. Well, actually, I don't know why I'm being secretive. I know Dathan already saw it on Instagram, so. Lou, I think I'm gonna Lou and Rich, I think I'm gonna get I think I'm not gonna do the number thing because that kind of gets insane. I think I'll just do the work of manually writing down all the guys that were in the chat, and then I'll put you in a randomizer after the live is over, and then I'll just tell you that you won. Because I don't want everyone putting, 5, 20, 100 different numbers in the chat. I don't want to deal with that. Rich says, did Gersbowski's get any of the other trucks in? Yeah, they did, Rich. And if you want, I will just send you. Joe took them all out for us, so I can just DM you when this is over the ones he's got in. I think there were 5 of the regular ones he got in. It was a yellow Jersey Central, and it says Jersey Central and Newark on the door. There was a Delaware and Hudson red one, and there were 2 or 3 others, but I forget what they were. The Delaware and Hudson red one looked really nice, actually. And those generic ones are a lot less than ours. Ours was 40. Joe had it up for 44 because it was a custom run. And ours did cost more to make than the regular ones, obviously. But let's see what Joe has the regular ones up for. They're probably up $30, right? Let's see. There's our 3 rails, 4 dads one. Oh, $26. Jesus. That's pretty cheap. $26 for the regular ones. Yeah, Rich, you can grab one for $26. I think that's cheaper than Train World. Train World had them for $29, I think. I don't remember. Yeah, the truck was premium blue. No, I swear we aren't fleecing you guys. This did cost more to make. Joe didn't even really know that. He just thought it was going to be. But yeah. Lou says he's been getting a lot of Gersbowski's lately. Man, that place, Lou, has been slammed. I know you almost came that day, and I'm glad. I'm glad you didn't come because it's been a mess there. After Christmas is over, then it'll be fun to go in there again. Oh, there's Rick. I know Rick ordered a truck. He says I owe him $20. I know Rick ordered a truck and the Eagles won today, so I know Rick's in a good mood. Oh, actually, Mike, I was gonna tell you, I ran out of 3 rails, 4 dads. I ran out of stickers, Mike. So if you have more 3 rails, 4 dad stickers, bring them to York for me, please. I give those out more than I give out my own channel. Those were really nice ones you had made. So if you have more, I'll take some at York. Oh, he's got the small. I have the small ones too left, Mike. Those are all I have left. I just have the really small ones. Those are even smaller than mine. But yeah, I do have the small ones left. Lou says, am I going to get an ET? I want one, Lou, but I don't know. I can just borrow one, honestly. The problem, Lou, is I think I'm going to spend money on the SD80 Mac. I know it's not going to be as cool as the ET, but for now, I want to get that SD80 Mac, and then, but I will get an ET for sure. I mean, they're gonna keep making runs of those now that I know they did well. I know they were really happy with them and got a lot of positive feedback. So I will get an ET, but not gonna be my next engine. I don't think. There's two engines I really want. I'm gonna get. I have that on pre-order, the SD80 Max CSX, and then I want the. I want Joe still has an SD50 in the white and or gray and black Reading and Northern. I really want that engine. I might get that before the Mac comes out. Because that's um, like kind of in my backyard. I can go film with that engine, and Reading and Northern won't care. Like I can climb all over that engine. So I really want that SD50 Reading and Northern. I'm surprised Big Rich hasn't come on tonight. Buffalo, I have an SD70. I have Stu's custom run. I'm kind of trapped in here. I can't get it right now, but I have Stu's custom run Red Tail SD70. Um, so go back and look at my videos on that. That's a really cool engine from Metka. Yeah. The problem is, guys, I'm very boring about. I love running my Conrail engines or my CSX slash Conrail engines, pulling my modern freight, and then my other engines are like my military engines, which I don't run every day like I do the other engines. Like those come out on like the holidays, um, and I run my Metro North stuff. But yeah, Lou's asking, ever thought of dabbling into S? I don't think S, Lou. The closest I thought of was HO. The problem with HO is when I see it, especially the stuff I want, like the Metro North stuff, they look awesome. Like the Metro North Comet cars, the engines, they're gorgeous. But then when I look at the price, I'm like, okay, it's not that like like 50 $60 rolling stock. I'm already like this is like 80. Like I'm like I don't think it's that much cheaper to do HO, but I always look at that stuff that and the end stuff. It's really cool, but I don't know. I'm screwed. I've picked O and it's over now. Oh, Steam. Steam. I mean, Lou, I have my Camelback. You know, I'm not against Steam. I don't know. The reason I run modern and the reason I like Metro North mostly is because that's what I grew up seeing. Uh, where I grew up in Westchester, I was about 5 minutes from the train station, and I'd go to sleep at night with my window open in the summer, and I'd hear the FL9 Metro North diesels running, and then when I got older, I heard the Genesis engines running. That's all you heard at night when you were trying to sleep. It was like your own noise machine. That's how close I was, and you just would hear them sitting in the yard there. And same goes for the modern stuff. Conrail was all I saw growing up down there. That's why I like Conrail. And so that's why I like trains. I know I've talked about on Three Rails for Dads. I'm a little kid you know, my dad, Metro North used to have open houses. You could just walk around. So there's pictures of me and my dad there. So that's why I like diesel so much. That's why I like modern. It's just what I know. It's what I grew up with. Um, so it's not that I don't like steam, but when you see me getting steam, it's usually weird. If I'm being honest, like it's not just a black engine, because that's what interests me, not just a black steam engine. Like my AC Camelback is weird. I think you would all agree with that. The other one that I'm probably going to get even before the big boys, an F19, looks really weird. And then, of course, a big boy is always on my. I will get a big boy someday. So outside of that, those three, there's really not a whole lot that I would say is like super interesting to me, if I'm being honest. So that's the story on why I don't have a lot of steam. Like Dell and Art's Vision engines were amazing, really cool. Whistle steam, all that. Like I would rather have the Atlas Conrail scale Genesis engine. I'll be honest. Like I there's no, other than if we're not talking about money, like take money out of it. There's no planet in which I would buy Dell's engine over that Conrail Atlas Genesis engine. That's just how I feel about it. Mike says there's a higher chance. I don't know. Mike might get a modern diesel before I get a big boy. We'll see. Rich says steam is a lot of money. Yeah, I mean that it's really not about that, honest. If I'm being honest, it's just what I find interesting. That's all. Although I will say, a big boy's price is the reason I don't have a big boy. But like the F19 being like, I could get an F19 for under 1,000 right now if I wanted to, which is not bad to me at all. Mike, I didn't tell you this. That Lion, uh, that big boy sold at Gersbowski's, the one I sent you. The Lion Master, yeah, that's sold. Didn't even last for me to put out my video on Friday. It was sold. Uh, it had a sold sign on it when I went in there, or me and Dell went in there on Friday. So I knew that wouldn't last long. I don't even know why Joe put it in the case, because I that was kind of, I knew he was going to sell that. Dathan, Mike, Dathan is asking you what your third rail purchase was. Wait, let me check on the. Let me check on the football game. Oh my God, the Bears! The Bears won in overtime. Oh my God, I can't believe it! Wow. You know what? I might have to like rewind that whole game. I cannot believe the Bears came back. Wow. All right, well, I'm happy. Unbelievable. Yeah, I'm going to have to go back and watch that. Mike is saying he teased it in another video. Think red and orange. Okay. Hey, Scott. What's up, Scott? Rick said crazy when he was probably watching. Yeah, I'll go back. I'll rewind it when I'm done here and watch it. I'm sure my dad is sending me 1,000 text messages. Oh, Dathan must know what it is then. And so does Salty. See, I have no clue. Well, no. Mike's actually, I think Mike's told us actually. So, but I mean, just by him saying that, you guys know is what I mean, and I wouldn't have a clue. Scott's asking what my favorite Christmas movie is. See, Captain Andy's not here for me to get into a fight with him about this. I'm surprised Andy didn't jump on tonight. He must be busy, or he doesn't have internet right now on the boat. But it's Die Hard for me. Definitely Die Hard. Me and my wife will probably watch that Christmas Day Eve or the day after. We always watch it around that. Yeah, it's Die Hard for me. Rich agrees with me. Yeah. See, I always, here's the thing. Like, if you're the problem with Die Hard being, if people don't think Die Hard is a Christmas movie, it has to be based on the fact that there can't be a bunch of murders uh, in a Christmas movie. Because if people are like, oh, because it falls on Christmas, it's not. It's way beyond that. The whole score of the movie is Christmas themed. Literally, like the score of the movie is like if people say, "Oh, it's just because it's on Christmas," no, it is so much more than that. To Die Hard, then it just falls on Christmas. So, um, yeah, for me, it's Die Hard. But if you're saying, "Oh, there can't be a bunch of people getting blown to bits," that's fair. I can understand that. But the idea that it's just not one because it's on Christmas, that's not true at all. Yeah, the writers and the producers of the movie themselves say it's a Christmas movie. And Bruce Willis said it's not, but he's just an actor. They don't have any say in anything. Let's see what you guys are saying. Uh, Scott said he watched the last night. Bad Santa, Salty. Of course, Salty would say Bad Santa, but I agree with Salty. I love Bad Santa. Billy Bob Thornton. I'm watching Landman right now. But season 2 of Landman has been awful. Season 1 was so good of Landman. I don't think I've watched a show where the second season was such a drop off from the first season. But check out season 1 of Landman with Billy Bob Thornton. It was really good. Jody's saying, what are my thoughts on the New Haven set having a reefer car in the set that's not a Scale Legacy car? Do you guys know anything about that? I don't know. I will look this up now since Jody's asking about it. I assume he means in the last release. So I will pull that up. God, I forgot. There was so little I cared about in the last release. I forgot there were AC9s in here. Oh, maybe it wasn't in that release because there are no New Haven stuff in here. Let's check September out. There's the mismatch F E8s and F7s. Oh, wait, that's not it either. Jody, you're going to have to tell me what catalog you're speaking of here. What else are we? Krampus is great, Dathan. Me and my wife love Krampus. Red One is really good, Darren. I agree with you there. These are good ones. Oh, hey, Matt. What's going on, Matt? Oh, Aiden's here. Wow, Aiden, very late to the party, but Aiden showed up. I think I watched Aiden in when I scrolled. I didn't watch the video yet. When I scrolled over Lark's thing, I think Aiden was being shown, or I saw his name pop up. I think. Salty says, "Yeah, it's a real cheap reefer and a premium set, huh?" What's up, Russ? Merry Christmas. New Haven Minuteman set. Okay, well, X Weaver. Salty says it looks worse. All right, Buffalo. Thanks for hanging out. Aiden says he was in the video, so it's probably him. Yeah. All right, let's see if I can find this reefer you guys are talking about. I still can't believe the Bears won. I'm in shock. New Haven Minuteman set. Okay, I promise, guys, I'll hook up Restream and I can pull up stuff like Art does next time. That was weird. That was actually creepy. I just heard a like a phone noise go off, and I'm the only one in the house right now. It's not great. I don't know what that was. Anyway. Okay, I see it here. All right, I see what you guys are talking about. And I see the New Haven reefer. Yep, I see the state of Maine. There's a New Haven, what is that, a covered hopper? And a, what kind of caboose is this here? New Haven caboose, yeah. The Ghost of Future Paintball. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Mike. Yeah, all the new guys who just came in the chat. I'm going to give away one of the 3 Rails 4 Dads trucks next Saturday night. So all you got to do is drop something in the chat, and you can win this thing. Yeah. What is that? Oh, you know what it is? It's my wife's work phone. Woo! Maybe I've had too much wine. Yeah, it's my wife's work phone going off. Jesus. How many does Joe have left? You know, he didn't. He may have texted me, but I can't look at it because I'm using the phone to stream. So I didn't hear from him today. I'm sure he was swamped. I'll be honest with you guys. There was only about 30, 32 left. So, and I know a bunch of people that bought it. There can't be many left, honestly. I will I think Monday, because Joe's even open on Sundays now. So I will ask him what kind of numbers we're looking like. I haven't even posted. I didn't even post on YouTube about it. I was gonna kind of hold off on that to see if I needed to or not. I was kind of hoping they'd all be gone by Monday. Let's see. Scott, I think Joe's got them online for $44. $44.95, I think. We're Mike. She works for a company that kind of stocks like ShopRite and all those stores, like a freezer place, and they hold all the food for like ShopRite grocery store. And it wasn't ringing; it was just like an email noise, I think. Aiden says you better order one. Yeah, Aiden, you better get on it. Jody says the State of Maine reefer is molded in and does not open. Let's see how much the set is here. Whoa. That's a Jesus Christ. $22.99. My God. Oh my God. You get, oh my God. Okay, you get the Light Mountain, right? State of Maine insulated boxcar, the covered hopper, the Freight Sounds boxcar. They don't even list the. They don't even list the. They didn't even list the caboose on here on the website. Yeah, I would be pissed off too. That's a lot of money. Yeah, the shipping is brutal. It's not just Joe either, by the way, guys. I went to the U.S. I went to the post office today to ship. So Thomas and his trains. You guys know Thomas and his trains. His son won this at the YouTube meet and greet at York, and I shipped it out for him. Don't ask what I paid. So $10 was actually a deal from what I paid to ship that. So I think Chooch might be right. UPS probably would have been cheaper. All right, Dathan. Thank you. I appreciate you, Dathan, for hanging out. So have a good holiday. Matt's asking, what did I get? So, Matt, I don't think you're on Instagram, Matt, right? But I got something pretty big that I won't say here if you haven't seen it. And I already got that. And then I think I'm getting a new stool, Matt, from the Layout Master, the guy who does all the custom stools. So, as far as actual rolling stock or engines, I don't know yet. I'm hoping to get some Gersbowski's gift cards though. All right. Mike is leaving. Data Fight's out. Thanks, Mike, for hanging out with me all night. I'll make you a mod next time, Mike, for Saturday. You can keep people in line. All right, Rick. Merry Christmas, Rick. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully, see you next week. Later, Lou. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for coming on, Lou. Come on next week, Lou, on Saturday. Jody's talking about Thomas and his trains. Yeah. So I've not only met him and his son. He brings his son to the shows, which is awesome. I've done business with him, and he's the man. I'm a big Thomas and his trains fan. He's just a cool guy, and I like him a lot. And he has been sending out a lot of cool custom whatever. You're right. Like it's been a lot of auto racks lately. So Thomas and his trains got me we did a little trade, and he got me my UP Berwick. He came through for me on that. We just did a trade. I didn't even pay for it, so that was very nice of him to do that. Let's see what else is on here. All right, we'll go. There's still 25 of you guys in here. We'll go a little past midnight. Another 10 minutes. Yeah, he's the only one doing customs like that. I could probably ask him to do. We could probably get him to recreate the art one that we're trying to get, and then we wouldn't even have to buy the set. He's done some cool Simpsons ones. I was never. I'm not gonna say I don't like the Simpsons because that's not true. But I wouldn't want Homer on one of my auto racks. That's just me. But yeah, I'm sure I could get whatever I wanted. I want to see what the Lionel auto racks are like. I know they're not as good as the. I know they're not as good as the Atlas ones, and I actually sold a couple of my Atlas ones to Lionel Richie. They were just so big. I mean, my layout can't. But I'll give the Lionel ones a chance. Yeah, I've heard they're a lot lighter, Rich, which I kind of already knew from the first run of them. But if I am able to get my hands on the ones out of the set, like that have the graffiti on them, I know I could sell them for more than I'm probably going to end up paying for them. So at least I'd have that in my back pocket if I wanted to sell those. I know guys saying? Or what's the radius on them? What? Let me see, man. They're it's not 72. It's let's see. Aiden, I'm on, so I don't know what the issue is. I can say, Aiden, I'll just send you the link when I'm done here. I'll just DM you the link. Wow, Joe's got it right on the front there, right on his homepage. That's funny. Oh, God. What the hell? Having all kinds of computer problems. It's 054, Matt. I didn't think it was 72. Berwicks are big. Yeah, Berwicks are big, but they're not as big as the as the Autoracks. I love big rolling stock. I have giant, humongous rolling stock pretty much exclusively. But I don't know, the Berwicks I can stomach a little easier. Rich, honestly, let's be honest. When I buy them, hopefully I get my hands on them so Art can get it, and I get tired of them, I know I'll just sell them to you. So if you want them, I would just let Rich buy them because I know he'd probably take them off my hands, unless Dackman was willing to like go crazy for the Conrail one. But I don't want to fleece Dackman either. I like Sean too much for that. But I got to get something for it. Oh yeah, I know. Chooch got his hands on an Atlas Autorack. I enjoyed Chooch's videos on that. It was just fun to see. I mean, I don't know. Chooch has got to be one of the only guys running Atlas Autorack on Tubular. So I loved Chooch's videos on that. Scott said he would get the car with the Aussie. I did see the Aussie one. I like that one. Oh, Aiden says he can't get into his account. Okay, I get what he's saying. Oh, that is weird. Aiden, we were having all kinds of internet issues yesterday here, and Joe couldn't even get the truck on the website. He ended up getting it up at like 10 p.m. Oh, Rich says he got one somehow. What? How did Dackman do that? We couldn't even get one. Damn it. No, we can get one actually. Like I said, I know Muffin has a set. Train World or Charles Rowe has one. It's just that Joe was going to be the cheapest option for us. That's why we're waiting, and we're going to give Joe a chance to get one for us. That's our plan for now. If it was like a set where we knew we'd never have a chance of getting it, we would just get one from Charles Rowe right now. But I don't think that's going to be the case. I think if we are a little bit patient, maybe before the next York, we can make this happen. Jody says he's got a yellow UP, which I have, and he's got the We Are One Berwick. Me too, Jody. That's probably one of my favorite cars, which is pretty good for just a plain old box car, right? But yeah, that One World, I love that. Probably my favorite paint scheme that I have on any rolling stock is that One World one. And I got the Metka custom run Trinity Atlas hoppers that Stu made in the One World scheme as well. What the hell did I do with the box? Oh. Rich says he heard people say something was wrong with the SES44. I hadn't heard that, Rich. I actually thought actually Big Rich's Trains said he would buy one. He would buy it if we couldn't find anyone. I don't know. I know he probably would, but I don't know. I don't want to make Rich buy that for us. Russ said the Berwicks are too expensive. Honestly, though, Russ, like, yeah, now, of course, now they're all gone. So, yeah, I get what you're saying. But if you were able to get one at cost, like when they came out, they really aren't that expensive. I mean, this was like $80. If you were able to get one, like when you compare this Berwick being like $85 to Lionel charging $130 for their rolling stock, it's embarrassing for Lionel, honestly. This is so much better than Lionel. It's not even close. But yeah, now, I mean, now to get a Berwick, you got to go on eBay and pay $200 or more. It's not worth it now, but for what Atlas, if you were able to get them at first, it's totally worth it. Oh, Scott's leaving. Thanks, Scott, for hanging out tonight. Merry Christmas to you as well. Scott, come on next weekend to try and win the truck next Saturday. Matt says he saw the Holiday Engine. Oh, Matt, I wish I could see it. You know, I got to either go to Croton Harmon or even I honestly I would even go to Grand Central and just walk around there and film. I got to do that because I know that video also would get no views, but I would like making it. I make a lot of videos that I mostly like and people don't want to watch. Jody says people, yeah. So Jody, people were hoarding the Berwicks, and Jody, we're gonna see if people are gonna do the same with the Trinities. There's a lot of Atlas rolling stock coming that we're gonna see if it's as big as these were. The center beams, I believe, will be gone like these. They will be gone quickly. So if you want those 73-foot center beam cars, as soon as they come out and you didn't pre-order one, you're going to have to go on Train World or Gersbowski's, I would say, as well. And you're going to have to order it the day they're on there because they will be gone within a day. The Trinities, I've heard people say both things. I've heard people think they're going to be the next Berwick, and I've heard people think they're going to be a Berwick, but it won't, and there will be so many of them left over. So we're going to find out. I think the Trinities will be big. I don't think they'll be as big as these were. But I think the center beams will be gone instantly. Jody's saying the Conrail Hudson. Yeah, I thought I saw on Instagram Ben post it. I know, well, he didn't say. I don't want to blow him up. There's another guy who got it, and he sent me a picture of it today, but he wouldn't say it in the chat tonight, so I won't give away his surprise that he bought it. So I don't really know Ben. but I'm friends with another guy who bought it, who also is on. He's on. I'll say he's on Ben's show a lot, and I know he bought that and the Conrail Hudson. So happy for him. I like the Conrail Hudson. You know what other one? The only one other than the Conrail one that I said, oh, I would like that is if you guys saw an Arts channel, Arts Model Trains, Metka did a custom run of a Patton Hudson, General Patton. I thought that one looked really cool. I think that was Metka, right? Stu. Art wouldn't have it if Stu didn't give it to him, so it has to be Metka. Yeah, the Patton one was badass. I gotta be honest. And I usually don't like anything green. Green is my least favorite color. As I say that, and the first set I ever bought, the first O gauge thing I ever bought was this John Deere set. But green is my least favorite color. So that's why I have Reading and Northern engines, and I have the purple one, I have the red one, and I want to get the gray one, and I still don't have a green one, and that's their main color. Salty says he doesn't collect the modern, so he's good. I wish, Salty. Jody says the Patton is hot. I agree. That one, when I saw that, I was like, okay, that's a hot engine. The Art's got like 3 Hudsons on his. I think he's got like 3 Hudsons right now. I wish I had a Stu, although I can't. Joe Gersbosky lets me take a lot home, so I can't say that. But Stu will literally drop stuff off at Arts since they live so close to each other. That's right, Jody. I forgot about Eric's custom. That is damn impressive that he got 80 people to 80 people to buy a $1,800 engine. That is, man, that is impressive. God, guys, I keep drinking this horrible turpentine, disgusting mix that my wife has. Yeah, the Eric one was cool. I don't know. Do you guys have any of those customs, like an Eric or a RBP? I don't know. Maybe I've mentioned this on stream. I had pre-ordered RBP's ES44, and that was the only engine I've ever had to cancel. I don't know. I don't even remember why at the time I did. I did. I don't know if I'd ever get someone's custom like that for an engine. I know Mike Datafied has RBP switcher and his A5. Am I right on that one? Did RBP do an A5? And they look really cool, but I don't know. Salty says K-Line and Weaver. Salty, I think, did I show that off? I think Salty was on stream. I had my first Weaver car. I'm gonna show that off in next week's video. Darren says buy better wine for my wife. I didn't buy that, Darren. She did. That's out of his price range. Matt, did you? I think we talked about this, Matt, last time. If you saw Easy Catch's Metro North Custom GP9 with the torpedoes on the top, that freaking thing is awesome. I'm not paying $750 for it, but it's awesome. Jody's asking if I know if Train World got enough orders for their Christmas Legacy Hudson. I'm not sure, Jody. I don't know if anyone in the chat would know that. I could go on their website and see if it's still on there. I haven't been to Trainland. I went in the summer when RJ and Chris's Trains and Things were doing a little, I guess, calling it an event there, but I went to support those guys. Train World is so far from my house. Again, it would be faster to get to Staten Island from where I live in Pennsylvania than go all the way out on Long Island. I basically have to sleep at my parents still live in New York. I have to sleep over there to get to Trainland because I ain't driving 3 hours one way from my house to get there. From my parents, it's about, with traffic, there's always traffic. It's like an hour and 10 minutes from my parents' house. Let's see, Vision Hudson. Honestly, out of all the Vision Hudsons I saw, the Pacemaker looked really nice. I like the red on that. I am not seeing a Christmas one, Jody. So, oh wait, no, there it is. It says new arrival. It's there for $2,000. Ugh. $2,000. But there it is, Jody. Yep. So I guess they made it because it says in stock. And they must have a bunch because usually on Trainland, if there's only a few left, they'll tell you how many are left. And they're not saying that. So they must have a bunch. Matt says the thing is sick. You know, Matt, the deal I was getting offered on that thing in Edison, at the Edison show, I should have bought it. I didn't even know Train World was making a Vision Christmas one. Santa's North Pole Express. I don't know, guys. The Christmas engines, God bless you guys that buy them. To run them for like a couple weeks out of the year, I couldn't do that. I do like the Atlas and MTH rolling stock that's all lit up. That's to me seems worth it to run around your tree. But man, buying a $2,000 engine, whew. I couldn't do that, but I give guys credit that do. I'd probably be more likely to buy a Halloween one. The best Halloween one, I really liked the Triplex Halloween. That's probably the best Halloween engine I've seen. And the F-19 Halloween one was really cool too. Those two definitely interested me. Probably the Triplex being number one. I know people love the Polar Express. I'm not disparaging anyone who has Polar Express. I hate that movie. It just, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't know what to tell you. I don't like that movie at all. I don't like the animation. Uh, I don't like the lines in it when he goes, "Are you coming?" I don't like anything about that movie. But people love it. I don't know. People love it. So I would get the. I tell you what, I would get. I want that. Would buy the battery powered Polar. I would get that for 120 something. Whatever. I've actually heard good things on the battery stuff, guys. I know some of you are probably like, "What?" No, but I don't know. I trust Dell, and Dell said it was pretty impressive. So, and I trust Dell. So, I mean, when you think about what that battery costs to like a Lion Chief 2.0, which is what would be what, $500 they're charging now for Lion Chief 2.0 and engines alone, you probably are better off getting the battery set. Um, Russ says he's got one Christmas Loco and a diesel. Yeah, I think you got to have something Christmas. Like I wish like I wish I had a better, like what's under my tree right now. My daughter's like Frozen engine is under the tree right now. Like I would get a Polar. I wouldn't buy the scale one, but I would get a Polar Express set to put under there. But I don't know. It's just not my favorite. Like I would rather watch. I don't know. I could name a million other Christmas movies I'd rather watch. I'd rather watch Home Alone. I If we're going super old, I don't know if you guys. My dad used to make me watch March of the Wooden Soldiers with those two guys. What are they? Ollie and Stan or whatever. I like that movie. I like Gremlins. Gremlins is a good Christmas movie, I think. Polar Express ain't high on my list. Matt says he's got an old G gauge Polar Express under the tree. That's cool. Don doesn't like it either. Oh, Aiden just had to verify his email. Okay, so Aiden's in, I guess. And Uncle Salty's never seen it. Yeah, I'd be honest. I don't think I've seen it all. Oh, yeah, Laurel and Hardy. Yeah, that's what. Thanks, Salty. Yeah, I actually like March of the Wooden Soldiers. Holds up. It's pretty funny and uh, short. There's another old thing that I was watching. My dad used to make me watch that held up beautifully. Oh, it was for Halloween. Was it Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein? Yeah, I think I watched that over Halloween. Hilarious. Still holds up, shockingly. All the original. I love all the Universal monsters, and Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein is funny, and they got all the people that played those, Dracula and Wolfman and all that. It was good stuff. My dad's pretty old, guys. So I don't know how. My dad's like 78. So he used to force me to watch all that old stuff. Let's see here. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen my if you guys haven't watched my video on Friday, check it out because it was pretty fun to have Art and Dell open their Hudsons at Gersbowski's. So check that one out. You know, guys, I must have a hater. I don't know who it is, but I not on every video, but on call it 50% of my videos, I have someone disliking it. So I don't know. I don't know who it is, but every other video, let's call it, I have one downvote. Chooch says that's all. Well, Chooch, I'm only 37, so I think that's, well, a little older dad for someone my age, I think. Salty. I was gonna say it was Newt. No, I don't think it's Newt. Newt's actually pretty supportive of my channel. Oh, sorry. What did Russ say here? I missed that. Oh, Christmas Vacation, obviously. Russ, great one. Christmas Story. My wife likes A Christmas Story. Love Christmas Vacation. Freaking Julia Louis-Dreyfus as the. I don't know, Russ. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. It's somebody out there. I don't know. I don't ever get. Of only a few times I've gotten some crazy comments, but I would say 99.9% of the comments I get are pretty positive. I leave everything up too. I don't. Usually, I end up if a comment is stupid, I end up posting it on. I end up posting it on Instagram for everyone to see. Dell's my brother. I love Dell. Dell was one of the first outside of Stu. Dell was one of the first people I met in this hobby. I met him at York, and I'll be honest, he was a little. I thought he was a little weird at first, kind of how he approached me. But pretty much since that day, Dell's been my best buddy. Since then, Dell's the man. Dell's like our father figure of the group, kind of. And Art is also. I mean, Art and Mike both, but I don't get to see Mike as much because he lives in Nebraska. But Art, I just have a lot of in common with our families. We're both Italian. I just like Art a lot, and who else? Mike, Jeremy, and Tom are really good people in this hobby. I like to support them in their live streams. Dave Griffin, DA Griffin Hobby is probably one of the nicest people I've ever met. Forget about trains at all. Dave Griffin is one of the nicest people I've ever met in my life. Um, he's really good person. Um, and who else do I talk to? And I'm pretty close with RJ. Uh, but the funny thing about me and RJ is we don't talk about trains at all. We solely text about sports. I probably, out of anyone in this hobby that I talk to the most, is probably RJ, and because we just don't talk about trains, which is okay, you know. um, and also, I say the NJ High Railers crew are really good people as well. Jim Gam and Corey and brother James are really good people too. So and you guys were great too. I mean, I'm when I moved to PA for my wife, when I left my farm job, you know, I moved to PA and I basically had no friends. I left everything in New York. I just moved for her, and I probably would still have no friends if it wasn't for all you guys. So the train thing has worked out pretty well for me. Wasted said, "Did you ever know Hurricane Horning?" No, Wasted. I don't know what that is. And then Russ said, "Yeah, Russ, it's tough. I haven't met a bunch of the West Coast guys. I haven't met Salty yet, but I guess I will this York. Haven't met Big Rich. Um, I know Will. What's his name? Will 25, 20, 26. Some I haven't met Will yet, but I know him. There's a bunch of West Coast people that I haven't met yet. Yeah, Matt, you got to come next year, or come in the spring, Matt. Come in. What is it going to be, guys? April? Yeah, Matt, you got to come in April, at least for a day. I should show you guys what this crap is. This is rough stuff. It's so sweet. It's disgusting. It's peach. Oh God, it's horrible. I'm working my way through this bottle though. Waitson said he was the guy that moved the standard gauge layout. His son is Marty. He moved the Tom Snyder layout. No, Wasted. I'm not familiar. Yeah, I gotta hook up Restream, guys, so I can share my screen with you. Let's see how Jeremy's video is doing. He just posted it last night. The shop that he went to was called Inside T&P Trains. I guess it's the closest store to him. T&P Trains. He said it, well, I watched the video. It was mostly HO, but he got a lot of his scenery from there. I'm the only comment. So, all right, watch Jeremy's video, guys, if you can. I'm surprised we haven't seen. I'll tell you who I'm surprised we haven't seen tonight. No Dell. Usually, I know he's working, but usually on his breaks, he'll see who's live. So no Dell and no Rich. Rich is usually working right now as well. And no Newt. No Newt tonight either. What? What do you guys think? I'll tell you what I want to ask you guys. Russ, it's Sedano's Trains. It is. Hold on. I'll spell it out. Oh, God. This laptop. Need a new one. Oh, my God. All right. It's Sodano Trains. Russ, he's a good dude. He's got some cool how-tos for making like coal loads and stuff. Jeremy's a really good guy. This stool is rough. I cannot wait for my new stool. I I struggle. Honestly, after an hour, I struggle on this thing. Piece of junk. But anyway, what I was going to ask you guys, there's still 21 of you guys in here. What do you guys think of the AI stuff that's going on right now? I know Chooch has had a little fun with AI at my expense. But a lot of people use AI for their logos. I still have a Metro. I don't even have my own Raised Trains logo as my YouTube logo. I have a Metro North logo. I should really change it. But a lot of people use AI for their logos. Now I'm starting to see people do AI like stuff for their engines. And I'm going to be honest with you right now. I don't think there's anyone in here that's using it. I can't stand it. I think it's so dumb. I just think it's pointless and stupid, and I hate it. I'll be honest. Like, I hate to say this. Again, I don't think there's anyone in here using it. Well, actually, Aiden, did you change your new look? Here's my thing. Like all the guys who like are showing off their new channel logo, they all look the same to me. Like I like my Raised Trains logo because now it looks different. because everyone else has like a fancy AI logo. Um, I don't know. I'm not a fan. So long story short, you're not going to see a Raised Trains AI new channel logo. Because they do. They all look the same. I'm just being honest in how I feel about it. But the weirdest part is people are starting to like like on Instagram, they'll have their engine, their new whatever it is, like the whether it's the Vision Hudson or the what just came out before the Vision Hudson. Um, God, Art got one. What was it? The oh God, the Vanderbilt. Pe- yeah, people were doing the Vanderbilt AI, and I'm just like, guys, come on, what are we doing here? But actually, guys, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but, and Datafied pointed this out, there are AI channels which do like better than our channels, and their videos are all AI about trains, AI voice over it. They're stealing our content. Like there was just footage of Mike's videos, and they're getting more views than we are. Which is unfortunate. I gotta say, it's not great. So that's why, and yeah, I'm not hating on AI for everything. I'm just saying, for what I've seen it used for in our little tiny hobby, um, I I don't think it's a good thing. I'll say that. But maybe I'm stupid. Maybe I should be using it and getting massive views as I struggle to get, a 500 views on an engine review. So anyway, Aiden says no. So all right, I guess I won't. I'll tell you, Aiden. I rarely something pisses me off as far as my own videos go. Like I'm pretty well in tune to what I know is going to do well and what's not going to do well. Train stores, people love my train store videos for whatever reason. That's fine. I try to give the audience what they want. But when I made that purple, my Reading and Northern Purple engine, and that got like 400 views, and I trekked all the way out there to get a video with it, that pissed me off. And I really could not understand why no one watched that video. And it was a good video. Oh, that hurt. That one hurt, guys. I don't know why no one watched that one. It was like my least viewed video. Oh, that sucked. Yeah, I don't know, Salty. I usually the ones where I go and find the real thing do well. For some reason, I mean, I'll tell you right now how much. I don't think that thing has broken 500 views yet, which is just crazy. And I'm not I don't want to be complaining about views. I don't make videos for views, but it's just, it's frustrating sometimes when you work hard on certain things and they don't do well, and then some things you put no effort in and they do amazing. Yeah, I don't have 500 views on that Reading and Northern engine. That is nuts. I don't know why. Yeah, people love my train store videos, and I get that. It's cool to see. I even Mad Trains. Let's see, Mad Trains put up a video from Brady's. I want to say I put up one too this year from Brady's, and it did well. But Mad Trains put up a Brady's Trains video, and he's got 11,000 views. That is a lot of views for a train store video. My video got 3.7. Yeah, 11,000 views is a lot of views for a train store. But people like train stores. I get it. Yeah, Matt, I think me and you are the only ones who like the Metro North open house. I liked it too. I thought that was interesting, but yeah, Chooch, I'm with you. Like the rail, like I just said, the Metro North video didn't do well. Like if I did a rail, like if I went to Grand Central and filmed all the engines in there, as much as I would enjoy it, I'm with you. They just it wouldn't do well. I'm not quite sure why that is, but that's okay. I try to do stuff I enjoy, and I do like to show off train stores. It seems relevant just because those stores are keeping us going, right? Like if we don't have train stores, we're not going to have a hobby here unless Lionel starts selling stuff on Amazon, which would be really bad. But I don't know, that might be coming. Well, Lionel sells on Amazon, but I'm talking about like, you know, like the stuff we buy. Like Lionel's, like I don't know. Let me go on there right now. I'm sure they're selling like their little kid train sets on here. Let's see. Let's go on Amazon. Lionel train set. Yeah, see they are selling on here, but it's not really the stuff we buy. This is all like $150 or less. So that, I mean, that's fine. I don't really have a problem with that. But like when they start selling like the Auto Rack set on there or the Vision Hudson's on there, then we're in trouble. Aiden says they kind of are. Yeah, they kind of are, but it's mostly starter sets, which is, I'm okay with, I guess. Don makes a good point. It could be because of the road name. That's true, Don. But I've had other Reading and Northern stuff do well too. I mean, maybe the thumbnail was bad. I'm not sure. I should redo the thumbnail and just post it like on a Wednesday and see what happens. All right, so we'll probably end this at 1 o'clock, guys. I know I said it ended at midnight and we kept going, but there's still 23 of you here, which is I very much appreciate. So content as far as raised trains goes, guys. I'm gonna do a Christmas haul next Friday. Show you all the stuff I got. For Christmas. So that's Friday. Saturday, I'll try and go live after 8 o'clock. I can't tell you when right now, but 9 o'clock at least. By 9 o'clock, it should be. We'll say 9 o'clock for now. I'll give away the truck. Then after that, I'll probably have videos on whatever I got for Christmas. I know there's something I can make a video on that I'm getting, or that I already got. I'm going to go to the Amherst show. I hope. That's the plan. Yeah, so winter is tough for train content. Hey, Rich. There's Rich. There's Rich. Rich, I just was talking about you. I said people that I was shocked that didn't show up tonight was Big Rich. So he's here. Rich, I'm probably going to only hang around for another 10 minutes. It's 9:90. Rich. I know I put it on Instagram, so it's not a secret, but I didn't really talk about it on here tonight. That's for Friday's video, Rich. Yeah. Don, Saturday for the truck, Don. So Saturday for the truck, and then Friday I'll put out a video on my Christmas haul. See, everyone's happy Rich is here now. I don't know if I can leave. Yeah, Rich. So, Rich, next Saturday, I'm gonna do a giveaway for the truck. So all you gotta do. Oh, Rich says he was making videos. Rich, all you gotta do is just make a comment. Just make a comment in the chat on Saturday, and I'll put you in like a randomizer to win the truck. So we're not going to do like a number thing or anything like that. Where's Newt? No Newt tonight. No Dell. No Art. So we've been missing a few people. You were on that list a minute ago, but then you showed up. Oh, God. I've been live, Rich, for like 3 hours tonight. I didn't expect to go this long. I really only went live at halftime of the football game. And then I apparently missed an amazing game. So I want to go watch the fourth quarter at least after I end this. I heard there was a big fight. I don't know. I thought I saw them fighting already. Maybe I saw that part. Maybe we'll see at the end. I got to watch the replay. But I was kind of keeping my eye on it during the stream. I could not believe the Bears won. They were down by like 10 with like 4 minutes to go. Oh, Rich, I have some bad news for you. Oh, Rich is trying to get a Christmas video out. Rich, I will not be buying your Reading switcher. The reason why is Dell, you can blame Dell for this one. Dell has informed me that your switcher only says Reading lines on it and not Reading and Northern on it. And if that's true, he's right. I don't want it. So yeah, that's the story on that one. But I don't know. I talked about your SD90 tonight. I think I'm going to sell it to you. Maybe I'll bring it to York. Maybe I'll sell it to you before then. I don't know, but yeah. So that's semi good news, I guess. He said the video of us at Grzbowski's was good. I'm glad you liked it, Rich. That was video's doing fairly well. Not as well as I'd hoped, but it's doing all right. And yeah, it was fun. I mean, that was a great time. Dell and Art opening their Hudsons for me at Grzbowski's. It was a good video. D.A. Griffin was there. Yeah. Dave, if you haven't seen D.A. Griffin's video on the Grzbowski's day, check out Dave's video too, because he did a really nice job on it, showing off the store. I'll go on Grzbowski's website here quick, see if the trucks are still on there. They're still on there. I tell you, Joe didn't tell me he was going to limit it to one per customer. I didn't know that. Okay, this is so weird. He's got customers who also bought this item, and he's got a caribou pack. Which one of you guys bought a caribou pack? Somebody bought a 2-pack of pup trailers. Interesting. Somebody bought a Steamtown lighted billboard. Someone bought a PS1 boxcar, and someone bought an Erie Lackawanna PS1 boxcar. That's really funny. Rich, if you come to York, you should come up this way to Grzbowski's. Well, you and Salty are coming in the spring, so you should come up this way. All right, guys, we're up to 1 a.m. here. There's still 20 of you little nuts in here. Oh, no, now Van Rail is here. Okay, Van Rail says he tried to use a discount code, Raise Trains, but it upped the price on the truck. Brian. There's Brian. I got the Van Rail stuff here. Oh. Here's the truck, Brian. Rich says I don't have to work tomorrow. I know, Rich, but honestly I'm hungry. I want to go. I want to go eat some food. I haven't eaten in a while. Rich says he used Rage Trains. Everyone's asking me about a code. Let me tell you. If someone knows a code for Gerzbowski's, let me know it because I, I, I'd love one. Someone said last night, I was like, man, this ain't trains.com, guys. Newt is gonna put the. Well, you know what? I don't know. I think Newt's plan was to buy two and like blow up one, but since he's limited to one, I don't think he's gonna deface it. I didn't know Joe was gonna do that. He never told us that, but Aiden's asking if 20 is the magic number. Yeah, you guys keep watching. I don't know. If there was like 10, I'd be out of here. I don't know why you guys are still watching. We're not even talking about anything. Go get a sandwich real quick. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't decided where I'm going to put it yet. I'll be honest, I got 3. I got one for myself, one to give away to you guys, and one that we'll see. I'm keeping it sealed, and then maybe I'll give it away. Maybe I'll keep it. I don't know. Yeah, Rich, I heard Dakman. I think Lionel Richie told me that before he left. He said Dakman got it. I'm glad he got it because I didn't want to have to go to him when I got it and charge him $250 for it, which I might have done. Darren's working on his scenery. Rich wants me to stay on. Rich, I can't. You should have come on 3 hours ago. I'll fill up a tiny bit more of alcohol. Russ says he's semi-retired. Yeah, Aiden, Aiden, were you here when I said I've got a hater? And it's actually not every other video. It's more like, call it every 2 or 3 videos I get a downvote. And it's just one, so it has to be the same person. There's whoever it is, I don't know. Russ wants me to soak up my pus. All right, Matt. Thanks for hanging out tonight, Matt. I appreciate it. Make sure you're here on Saturday, Matt. You know, Rich, that's the easy answer to say it's Newt, but I don't think so because I'll be honest with you, this one dislike thing's been happening way before Newt. It's not like a new thing. So I'm gonna guess it's not Newt. Actually, I'm not quite sure who it is. It's salty, honestly, salty. It could be salty. It could be him because it's been going back that long. So maybe it is the guy who sold me the engine that I was trashing. That's. I think it's way more high of a chance that it's him than it's Newt. So I think that's a great. I think that's a great guess, salty. Yeah, Rich. Before you got here, I was saying my comments are pretty tame. I've never, and I leave. Well, Rich, you see, usually I usually post on Instagram a terrible comment. I always leave them. I comments. I never. I don't think I have enough viewers to get bad comments. Like I'm sure Eric's Trains gets some bad ones. When you have 80,000, 85,000 subs, you're gonna get some morons. I don't have enough for that. Yeah, Chooch, you're right. He fixed it. He sent me an engine, um, so it's probably not him either. Don says Newt's out for yeah. Don, I agree with you. Me, Chooch actually has been Newt's been extremely supportive of my channel, my YouTube videos. So all the love to Newt. I like Newt a lot. I just saw him at Allentown. Many projects says he watches all my videos. No, I don't think you're a moron. I'm a moron. I why did I want to go live, Rich? Oh, I wanted to go live, Rich, to talk about the truck. That was kind of it. I really didn't have much to say. Next weekend will be a better one. I'm not saying I'm going live every Saturday, but it seems to be a good night to go live. But next week will be better because one, I'll give away the truck, and then two, I'll show off like what I got for Christmas, I guess. So no, salty. I'm gonna hopefully have bourbon next weekend. No, salty. I'm never drinking this again. This is horrible. Rich, I'm pretty lit. I'll be honest with you. No, Yeah, I was drinking red, and then I was just drinking this crap because my wife had it, and I'm polishing this bottle off. It's not even mine. No, if you want to see me lit, you watch that Three Rails, Four Dads with Larkin, with me and Dell having the crown. That was bad. Best episode. Can I be honest with you about that episode? I thought it was funny just for the fact that we're never like in the same room when we do those shows. So it was like a one off. So obviously it was going to get a little off the rails. Um, but you want to know something? I guess we have like a channel email for that. And somebody emailed the channel, and Art sent us the email, and they said they didn't like it. They said they were shocked by me and Dell's behavior. I said, "Oh my god, shocked by me and Dell's behavior with all the things going on in the world." I said, "If that shocks you, buddy, you got some big problems." It was just one guy. I don't even remember who it was, but that was just a funny email that we got after that show. All right, Don. Thanks for hanging out. Don't forget, Don, on Saturday, just to come hang out for a little bit if you can. I know, Rich, I'm scared of you and Salty at the club. You and Salty at the club with all of us. It's gonna be, yeah, that's gonna be something. We'll have a good time though. Jeremy and Mike and Tom, we'll all have a good time. Dell and Art and Mike. Joker. Joker was pretty tame though, this because Joker brought his girlfriend in the fall, so we'll see if he does that again. He was pretty tame because he was hanging out with her, so uh, we'll see if Joker brings her again. John Chooch said Joker was on his best behavior. That's how I felt. Yeah, she was really cool. I talked to her. I talked to her a little bit, and she was very cool. But you could definitely tell Joker was. Yeah, that's what Chooch said. He was being on his best behavior. It's different vibe. I brought my wife to York. Mike's brought Datified brought his wife to York once and his son. It's different when you have your significant other there. It's just it's just different. I'm leaving the wife at home from now on. She don't want to come anyway, so. Oh, Salty, are you bringing the wife? I didn't know that. Or Rich, are you also? Ah, Salty says she's the co-driver. Okay, so she's gonna be there. See, I'm learning all this info, Salty. You don't bring sand to the beach. uh, oh, she's sitting right next to you, so there you go. Oh, good. She has less morals than Salty. To be fair, so I never. Yeah, Russ. I have the same thing. She zero interest in the trains, but she's been 120% supportive of me. She's bought me things. She lets me go on all the train activity stuff. So yeah, my wife gets an A, even though she could care less about any of the trains. She gets an A+ for supporting me in doing this at least. So, and she never complains about the money I spend either. Um, because she has her interests and I have mine, and we both spend money on it. So that's kind of how we approach it, at least. Oh, Salty, she's from Brooklyn. Salty, tell her I'm from the Bronx. We're gonna get along fantastically. Oh, and she's Italian. Oh my god, I'm Italian. This is I'm half Italian. Rich, at least I'm not into steam. She knows how much diesels cost. She bought me something. I don't know what the hell did she buy me. She might have bought me my red Reading and Northern engine. I don't remember. She's gotten me an engine before. God, there's so many Italians in this hobby. It's just not just me and Art. Darren says I need an AC9 and a big boy. Darren, I totally forgot about those AC9s in the last. Was it the last release? Let me look again. God, I completely forget about all these engines. It was a K4. Oh yeah, that's what it was. It was a million K4s. How could I forget? Oh yeah, and then there's the AC9s. Woo! 2300. Yeah. Lionel trains were engineered and built by the Italians in 1900 to 69. I didn't know that, Darren. Darren, I was watching before I came on. I don't know if it must have been YouTube. I was watching all the Sopranos train references, and it's like 5 minutes of poor everybody shitting on Bobby for his hobby. I'm gonna steal those videos and somehow weave them into my next YouTube videos because they're so funny. It's Janice yelling at Tony for shitting on Bobby for being in the hobby, and he goes, and Janice goes, "Oh, but it's okay for Neil Young," and Tony goes, "He owns Lionel." And then poor Bobby's in his garage where he's got his layout set up, and Janice says something terrible to him. And he goes, "It's my hobby, Jan. Why you gotta disparage it?" I love Sopranos, guys. Sopranos is my favorite TV series ever. I've watched it probably like 8 or 9 times through. It is just so good. I've got a little story on that. Not a story, but Train World has this beautiful case of Sopranos, basically, and them filming that scene in there where Bobby gets shot. And they have the Blue Comet in there. And I learned the Blue Comet they have in that case is not the Blue Comet from that episode. They actually, I don't know, I'm not sure what happened to the one from the episode, but um, Train World needed a Blue Comet to put on display, and they bought it from Gersbowski's, Joe's father, who was still alive at the time, and um, that Blue Comet is the one in the case. It is not actually the one from the show, even though when you walk by the case and see it in there, you would think it is. It's not. So that's the story I have on that. Chooch says he likes Boardwalk Empire. I'm with you, Chooch. I love Boardwalk Empire too. Love Steve Buscemi. Oh yeah, Salty, go ahead. Hit me with the Italian joke. I won't be offended. Salty says, "What's the sound a Ferrari makes when it gets a flat tire?" I give up too, Salty. What is it? What's the sound a Ferrari makes when it gets a flat tire? All right, he's blaming his wife for the punchline. Let's see what it is. Sorry, I missed the chat here. It sounds I give up. Talent. I don't get it. What's the joke, Salty? Oh my god. Okay, I get it. Yeah, that is very. Okay, that's an. Yeah, I guess that's an old one, guys. Sorry, guys. I wasn't paying attention. Sorry, guys. 1 second. All right. Let me go back in here. Rich said no more wine for you guys. All right, guys. There's only 13 of you stragglers left, so I think it's a good time to call it. I wasn't shopping, Rich. So thank you guys for hanging out. I went way later than I thought, like I always do, usually. So be sure you guys come back Saturday. You can win one of these bad boys. And hope you guys have a good Christmas. Have a good holiday. I hope you guys get a lot of train stuff. We'll see what I get. Hopefully I get something good. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Thanks for hanging out.